Good afternoon, Parkview Nation, friends, family, students, everybody who's out there in the land listening, watching, waiting to see what's going to happen with the Parkview Rocket League team this season. So far, it's been kind of a weird season to get us started with all the inclement weather and the reschedules, for which we do have a doubleheader scheduled for today. Um, because of a rescheduled match from last Thursday. Our regularly scheduled match that was supposed to occur at 4 today was forfeited by the opposing team, so the league has scheduled us a scrimmage to play in this time slot. So we are awaiting the arrival of Bryant for a scrimmage. So it should be exciting. They're one of the top schools in the state for Rocket League competition. So if you'll just bear with us for just a moment, I'll see if I can't get the music going here, give you guys something to listen to. All right, we are getting ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, this is a scrimmage against Bryant. So in terms of our schedule, this is just a friendly. Hopefully we'll have a lot of fun this afternoon. Just messing around, playing some Rocket League. Once again, I do want to thank everybody for showing up this afternoon, tuning in, giving us a watch, giving us a listen. Today's match is being played by Evan, Sullivan, and Kevin. Parkview is on the blue side. There was a lot of shenanigans that was just going on right there in our own goal. Lots of back-to-back saves. We've got Evan right here. Looks like he's going to try to make something happen, but he hit the ball just a little too hard. Kevin coming in there. Bryant back on the ball. Kevin over. Jimmy Pickles is coming in. Jimmy Pickles. Sully booping it forward, getting a point on the board for Parkview. Let's go. As this is just a friendly match, it won't actually affect our standings in the season as we move through, but it is fun to just have some friendlies that we can play and still stay in practice. Since Bryant is one of the top ranked schools within the state in terms of Rocket League, it's a very good challenge for Parkview to be playing against. Seeing how well our skills have adapted, and maybe if we can pull off some wins, give us that confidence boost that we need to go into the match later on this afternoon. There's a demo from Bryant. Sully come flying in there, push the ball forward, and here comes Mr. Pickles. Bryant's looking very solid in their rotations. Keeping ball pushed back into Parkview territory. It's just been difficult for them to actually capitalize on it. There's been some close moments. But Parkview's actually been able to get on the board first. Sully with the save there, but looks like, oh! It's an old-fashioned melee. Just a all-out brawl that's going on right here around the goal. Evan pushing the ball out, getting it clear. Exactly what was needed. Give everybody a little bit of breathing room. Kevin pushing the ball forward, but it's blocked by Bryant coming back. Kevin got a block on it to keep it back over into Bryant's territory. Trying to make something happen here. Doing everything good. Evan up off the wall. Got it pushed into midfield, but Bryant's up in the air. Couldn't quite make a connection with it. Kevin's coming around off the wall. Also couldn't quite make a connection with it. Sully up. Shot just a little bit too high of the goal there. Spectacular effort there from Bryant trying to get it into Parkview's goal. Couldn't quite get the redirect that was needed on that double tap. Kevin bouncing off the wall. Sully trying to connect with it. Evans up. Oh, what a nice save from Jimmy Pickles on Bryant's defense. Oh, Evan managed to get one to sneak in there for another point for Parkview. GG, boys. Let's go. Kickoff, first match. Now, as this is a scrimmage, it's kind of hard to say exactly how many matches we're going to be playing as the afternoon progresses. Theoretically, we should be following the same game rules as we do for normal matches, which means we will be playing a best of 5. And it would be the first 3 wins. But as it is not an official match because it is a scrimmage, we could play more or less kind of depending upon the time frame and how things are rolling. Parkview coming out on top in game number 1, match number 1 for our scrimmage against Bryant this afternoon. Stay tuned for our second match. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So glad that you could join us this afternoon for our scrimmage match against Bryant. In case you haven't been keeping track of what's going on, we had our original opponent scheduled for today that forfeited earlier on in the week. Looks like Bryant's making some roster changes at the moment. Totally and completely normal to happen. It'll just take us a moment more to get the next match started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are getting ready for our next matchup here against Bryant. They were subbing in some players, and they have some players that are spectating as well, just like I'm doing here on the Parkview side. So, totally normal thing for players to be subbed in and out in between matches. It's just a conversation that happens between the coaches off screen. It's just not something we're typically used to seeing or doing ourselves, but totally within the rules of the game itself. All right, Kevin on the board, getting Parkview up 1-0. Let's go. Looks like a nice little mistake there from Bryant. We were able to capitalize upon. Kickoff here in match number 2. Parkview versus Bryant. Oh, it looks like Tristan with Bryant has gotten on the board. Would have either been them or Jimmy Pickles, one of the two. They were both coming in hot for that one. So we've got a tie ball game here in match number 2. Looks like we are going to still be playing a best of 5. We do have another matchup after this scheduled for 5 o'clock. But if both teams are completed with their first matches for the evening, we could be playing that one a little early. So we do hope that you plan on sticking around with us to see how the match at 5 o'clock against Bauxite will go. Tristan's playing in the Skyline, a 99 Skyline car. Cross Moss up on the board for Bryant, putting them up a goal. It is now 2-1. Sully almost got the save, but couldn't quite get the clear on it. Or did get the save, but couldn't quite get the clear on it, allowing Bryant to capitalize on that mishap. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to go. The 99 Skyline is a fan favorite within Rocket League. It's a car that comes from Fast and the Furious. Has a hybrid hitbox, unlike most of the cars that you see here today that are playing with a octane hitbox or an octane hitbox. Kevin's here in the Jaeger, which actually uses a hybrid hitbox as well. Tristan and Kevin going at it. Kevin manages to get it popped downfield just a little bit, but Jimmy Pickles up on the wall. Kevin up on the wall as well, knocking it loose. Tristan on the prowl, up on the wall, seeing if he can make something happen here. Sully getting a block. Pushing it back forward just a little bit. Tristan couldn't quite connect. Nor could Kevin. Jimmy up off the ball. Sully there to get the shot. Couldn't quite get it in goal. Kevin with the save. Tristan up in the air. Kevin, nice little pop forward to keep it out of Bryant's hands. Nice block there by Kevin. Can Sully capitalize on this one? Ooh, so close, but Pickles was there. Got a minute and a half left to go here in match number 2 of Bryant versus Parkview. This is a scrimmage. It's a friendly. It's totally everybody just having a good time playing some Rocket League, making sure that we're all staying in practice. If nothing else, we're viewing it also as a warm-up match because both teams do have a match at 5 o'clock this afternoon. We both had to reschedule due to inclement weather. Kevin up trying to make something happen with that one. Couldn't quite get it. Ooh, that pinch back at our goal. Just wide. What a play there by Bryant. Almost making capitalize off of that. Pickles up in the air. Trying to make something happen. Evan pushing it forward. Tristan's there to get the block, keeping it on Parkview side of the field. We got 15 seconds left to go in this ball game, and Bryant is up by 1. 10 seconds left to go. Parkview's going to get a goal and score it. It's got to happen now. It's pushed back into Parkview territory. Looks like it wasn't going to happen this time. We are tied at a match apiece, ladies and gentlemen. We are going into game number 3. Both teams have won 1. We'll be right back. Good afternoon, Parkview Nation. We're so glad that you're joining us this afternoon for our scrimmage against Bryant. Once again, this is not impacting our standings for the season at all whatsoever. Just a friendly that we're playing between the two teams, trying to make sure that we stay in practice, as we both do have makeup matches scheduled for 5 o'clock. This is going to be game number 3 of 5. Remember, the series that we play here is a series of 5 matches, and it's the first to 3 wins. Looks like Bryant's got another sub that's come in. Got Cloudy Warlord. For the Bryant side. As it is a scrimmage, again, it's not really impacting our standings for the season, just a friendly. We do both have matches scheduled this afternoon. We do hope that you can stick around. 5 o'clock, Parkview will be taking on Bauxite. And Kevin, once again, opening the game up with the score for Parkview, making it 1-0. Let's see if we can hold on to the lead. We got 4 minutes, 15 seconds left to go. Pickles is up doing some fancy aerial shenanigans right there. Oh, that was pretty. Let's go ahead and clip that. No, let's don't, because that was Bryant, not Parkview. But that was a nice shot. Tie game. 4 minutes left to go. Pushing it back down into Parkview territory, but Kevin's there to get the block. Tristan's there to get it pushed right back closer to our goal. Sully's there to get it cleared just a little bit, but not quite enough. As getting it landing right in front of our goal allows Cloudy to come in there and capitalize. 2-0 in favor of Bryant. 2-1, I'm sorry. 2-1 in favor of Bryant. Game number 3. 3.5 left to go. you go, Sully pushing it forward. Close, but couldn't quite get it into the goal. But at least we're back on Bryant's side of the field. Evan getting the block, getting a push. Evan couldn't quite get back around on the ball. Get it down to the field. Cloudy pushing it across the front of goal, but had just a little bit too much oomph on it. Kevin couldn't quite capitalize there, make the connection. Ball's back up. We're still playing on Parkview side of the field. What did I just witness? What did I just witness? Trying to figure out how that did not go in our goal. I'm excited that it did not. What a save by Evan right there. But it's that rebound that'll get you every time if you don't have a good clear on it. Evan also having the same problem that Sully had earlier by hitting the side of the goal. Even though he did get the save, it prevented him getting a strong clear on it. 3-1, favor of Bryant. We got just under 2 minutes left to go. Parkview versus Bryant in a friendly match. Sully with a demo there. Off the wall, pushing forward. Couldn't quite do much with it. Cloudy's there to get the score. Maybe I should say Cloudsy. 41, favor of Bryant. We got just under a minute and a half left to go. Sully's up on the wall. Tried to get the 50-50, almost won it, couldn't quite. Evans up in the air, just making an effort. Just got beat out on the 50-50. Won that one though. Got it pushed back down into Bryant's territory, making a move. Cloudy's up. There's Tristan. Get it blocked back down to Parkview side of the field. Trying to get a little redirect into the goal, but it was too close to really make the play happen. Oh, that looks, oh my goodness. What a nice little pop-up by Kevin there at the last second, because Tristan was on the prowl for sure for Bryant to try to get that put into the back of our net. There's a mess up by Bryant. They canceled out each other's play. We got 3 seconds left to go. Right, GG, boys. GG. That was game number 3. Game number 4 will be coming up here in just a moment. Stick around. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the Parkview Nation, whether you're friends, family, or students. We do appreciate you tuning in and watching this friendly between Parkview and Bryant. This is game number 4. Parkview won the first game, or the first match. Bryant has come back and won the next 2. So here we are in game number 4. Now, if Parkview wins this one, we'll go on to a game 5. That will ultimately decide who the winner for the day is going to be. If Bryant wins this one, it will be GG and game over for the day, as they have already won 2. And in the series of 5, it is the first to 3 wins. It is a friendly, so it doesn't necessarily or won't impact our standings for the season. Our original opponent for 4 o'clock matchup forfeited, so we had a scrimmage that was scheduled in here against Bryant. Nice little friendly to help keep our skills sharp and get us warmed up for our our rescheduled match of Bauxite from last week. It had to be rescheduled due to inclement weather. What a shot there from Tristan. This time it is Bryant that has drawn first blood and scored first. 1-0, favor Bryant. Just over 3.5 minutes left to go in game number 4. If the score line holds, then Bryant will walk away the victor of this particular matchup. Wow, what a nice redirect there. 2-0 in favor of Bryant. Kevin getting the ball pushed forward just a tad. Sully was up trying to make something. There goes Evan popping the ball forward just a little bit more, but Pickles is there to get the redirect back. Back in Parkview territory once again. Pickles is up, but Cloudsy was there as well. There's Tristan once again. Kevin getting the clear out of goal. Like some miscommunication that's happening there between Evan and Sully on the Parkview side. Nice save from Sully right there, keeping the ball out of the back of our net. Pickles with the fake. Cloudsy right in there to take that ball into the back of Parkview's net, making it 3-0. We have 1 minute 47 seconds left to go in game number 4. Nice block there by Tristan on the Bryant side. It's up in the air, putting the ball back into the middle. Cloudsy's there to kind of capitalize and get it pushed at least into Parkview territory. Sully can't quite connect. Kevin keeps pushing it forward, but Pickles is there to pop it off the back wall. Nice save there, or at least block at the very least by Sully to keep it once again out of the back of the net. Evans up. Nice touch to redirect that out of our goal. Kevin trying to make something happen, but getting bumped around like a ping pong ball. Sully misses just a little bit. Evans there, but can't quite get the save this time. Making it 4-0 in favor of Bryant. We are 50 seconds away from the end of game number 4. Scoreline holds. Then Bryant will walk away the victor, as this will be their 3rd win on the day. If somehow Parkview manages to pull 4 goals out of thin air in the next 30 seconds, then we could get this ball game tied up and go into overtime. "15 seconds left to go. "10. We're going to play the infinite, try to keep the ball up in the air. Alright, GG everybody. Congratulations to Bryant on their win in our friendly. It was very nice to be able to keep our skills up. See where we need to improve, what our strengths were, and where we might need to get better. We'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you once again for tuning in this afternoon to watch Parkview versus Bryant in our friendly, in our scrimmage. And we will be back shortly, if not before 5, at 5 for our match against Bauxite. We'll see you then.